Time now for Unstoppable Performances presented by Ram Trucks. This weekend set for a top 25 showdown in Knoxville as 6th-ranked Georgia takes on number 15 Tennessee. We got a dog in the house here. If the Vols want to be among the SEC's elite, this is the kind of game, they probably want to win at home, beating the current defending league champions. For Georgia, look, they've won both of their first 2 games of the season. Gunnar Stockton at quarterback, but this is really going to be their first true test. Let's break this game down a little bit. And as I mentioned, we got a little Georgia Bulldog in the house. All right, they've been to the last 4 SEC championship games. Right now, are the Bulldogs the favorite, in your opinion, to win or at least make it to the SEC championship?
The cynic in me wants to give you a resounding hell no, right? But when you look at the landscape overall, it's hard not to pick them, right? They are the cats that have most recently been at the top of that mountaintop. But I just have so many questions, right? What is Gunnar Stockton going to look like against his first 2 tests? Albeit these first 2 games were against weaker opponents. I can't even take the Austin Peay result really into account because of the weird rain delay. It was an odd game in general. Give me the run game, give me a strong set of offensive line play, and I'll feel a lot better because defensively, I know Kirby Smart will always have the Cats schemed up, but how are you going to be able to keep pace with Joey Aguilar and their offense that is just full sending it?
No, I would agree with you, and Vegas says they are the slight favorite right now, slight over Texas, and then you have LSU in the mix as well, but through 2 weeks, I don't have a reason to say that they're not going to be the favorite to win it. If you want to be the best, you got to beat the best. And so far, nobody has toppled Georgia off of the pedestal. As I noted, they are the reigning champs. So I do think there's more parity in the SEC than we've seen in really a long time, maybe ever.
No doubt.
So I do think experience matters.
No question.
And I think there are more experienced quarterbacks in the SEC right now that can take them to the promised land this year. But still, sample size small for Gunnar Stockton, and you never know what happens next.
We'll see. Supporting Cats is going to play all the roles possible as far as how this goes for Georgia specifically.
I agree, not just on the quarterback. All right, let's talk quarterback in this matchup in Knoxville this weekend. Gunnar Stockton, the QB for the Dogs. You've already noted the name Joey Aguilar, who's the gunslinger for Tennessee. Transferred in this year, spent a couple of years at App State. So who, in your opinion, has the advantage at the QB position?
It's full stop, Vols. Joey Aguilar absolutely slings it. And it pains me to say that because, again, Georgia's facing him this weekend. But what he has done in Josh Heupel's offense, entirely based off of timing, and he has been on it. He has been decisive. He has been incredibly efficient, averaging over 14 yards per drop back. Already matched the 50-plus yard touchdown mark that he had at App State. He's showing a level of efficiency, and I don't know that Gunnar Stockton has that same capability, even if only based upon how his familiarity in the offense is still coming along. I just think that Joey Aguilar is in a better suited position and has shown that he's ready to ball out immediately.
We are giving bulletin board material right now to Gunnar Stockton and the Dogs, because I do
Use
think the edge goes to Joey. I know. Is this what you're trying to do here?
Reverse psychology.
Is this reverse psychology? Joey Aguilar, 5 touchdowns this season, no interceptions, and really that was the knock on Aguilar coming in. Is he turned the ball over a ton last season, had 14 interceptions on the year. And while he's new at Tennessee and in the SEC, like, he's played a lot of football over the course of his career, and he's dealt with some adversity trying to navigate his way to the top. Now playing big boy football, he does have that home field, that crowd behind him this weekend. So I do lean Joey Aguilar, but I am excited for Gunnar Stockton to get his real moment as the guy with the keys to the car in a crazy environment this weekend. All right, if you're looking ahead to the SEC championship game, as we already did for the Dogs, they are the reigning champs. Tennessee hasn't even played in this game since 2007. What do you feel like a win for the Vols in this game would do, big picture, for them to get there?
If nothing else, it legitimizes their campaign out the gate. This is the earliest that they've had a chance to play Georgia. Really, this decade, they hadn't played them before October, let alone September. And so this is just one of those statement wins that looks good on the resume. I understand that there's so much that still has to play out for both of these teams, particularly in a conference, as you said, that has a lot of parity going on. Anybody can get picked off any given Saturday. But this could pose as a statement win out the gate, because you look at that schedule, there aren't a whole lot of other trademark wins that they're going to be able to get outside of Alabama, outside of Oklahoma. You're looking to pad that resume as much as you can.
I agree. Tennessee only has the 14th toughest remaining strength of schedule among SEC schools. Only Texas and Ole Miss have a weaker remaining SOS in SEC play. So if they get this win over Georgia, the road is pretty smooth.
Bodes well for them, 100%.
Very smooth for the Vols. All right.
You want this, you got that.